This is construction of the nickel iron battery, Edison battery. And basically, we have here solid construction, bolted plates. This is the negative, this is the positive. Cylinder tubes for your positive, for your nickel. And basically, this framework is nickel plated. It's all nickel plated, including the terminal posts are nickel plated, positive, negative. And the insulators, this is the case it came out of, which is also nickel plated metal. As you can look inside of here, this is lasted almost 100 years, holding an alkaloid, caustic KOH. And these plastics, if you notice, back in the 1920s were not produced by petroleum. They were organically produced plastics and rubbers that Edison developed pre-World War II. And I'm not sure what he used, but this is held up for almost 100 years in an alkaline solution, and amazingly still durable. You notice the corners here are also of whatever this plastic or rubber that Edison used. And this is, as you can see right here, you got the these metal dividers between each plate, each cell bolted. On the outside of the cell that has to be insulated once the cell is inside this can, which is metal. You have a divider that's that plastic that holds the plates intact so they don't run into each other. Same at the bottom. It's like a one piece that goes up the sides, and it has this little rubber edge on the side. And as this plate goes over top of that edge, like so, the whole cell is insulated from the case, the metal case. What's interesting about the Edison cell that I did not realize is the fact that he did not use wood spacers or plastic spacers. He did use these, I don't know what they are, they're like plastic lacing that he wrapped between each cell. So that provided another protection against the cells rubbing up against each other as they expanded under electrolysis. But obviously, whatever this method he used, this has worked really well for so many of these batteries for so many years than anything else that I've seen, especially in lead acid batteries, which basically the spacers fall apart, and this is held up. Now, after all the years of this cell being in use, I don't know how often it was used, as long as they kept water in the cell. If you don't have enough water, you can't get buckling, and I noticed some buckling that was probably at a time when maybe there wasn't a lot of water in the cell, which could heat up the cell. But other than that, it's in great condition. Was this debris at the bottom? This is all that was at the bottom of that case in here, and for so many years holding electrolytes, it's amazing to me that this is what's at the bottom. You open up a lead acid battery after 2 to 4 years, it's literally just coming apart. Now I'm not sure what this is. It's got like a crystal appearance to it. I'll do some research on that. But anyway, the amazing construction, and here's that plastic, organic plastic or rubber that he used that has held up for so many years, still in great condition, and just some reconditioning. There's some crystals on the positive plate that can be cleaned off, and this battery can be used again. And I might just test this after I clean it up with and use all the original components, and fill this back with electrolyte, and then charge it. And it's you can find anything like this manufactured today that you can do this over after 100 years of use and still use it as a electrical storage device.